how Google views social media. Before we get going, I want to provide some definitions to some commonly used terms so that we're all on the same page. When we refer to the rank that a search engine gives us, it sometimes can be explained that we've earned that ranking organically. Or we might claim that that ranking was manufactured. Achieving a ranking organically means that you have not paid to get to that point in the listing. Manufacturing your ranking defines that you have paid to get to that point in the listing. Manufacturing your search engine ranking can be done in many different fashions. Some of us have heard of SEO, or search engine optimization, which is really the act of planting code in your website that attracts the search robots or the spiders that crawl the web looking for content. This can also involve what is called link farming, placing your links or links to your site on other sites to draw in traffic to your site. SEM, or search engine marketing, generally includes pay-per-click advertising, paid placement ads, or paid inclusion. This means you are paying each time that your information appears or is clicked on. Now that we understand these basics, let's look at how Google views social activities. Before mass media was introduced, we gained information from our friends. If we needed a recommendation on a plumber, we asked a friend. Once radio, television, newspapers, magazines, other mass medias were introduced, our attention was transferred to these channels. Another shift took place when the internet provided us unlimited access to a world of information. And then search engines were introduced to refine our online activities and to provide some relevance to the information that we sought. Once the search engines began to monetize their service, we began to realize that all of the results in a Google search are financially manipulated. Now that social networking has escalated in our lives, we're once again asking our friends for recommendations. We're not meeting them on the street corner to talk, but we're conversing virtually in the digital landscape of social networking. And as a business, you understand the importance of being found in that conversation or being found online. The power of the search engine can make or break a business. Until last year, Google didn't recognize or include any content from any social network in its algorithm results. In the past 2 years alone, Google has purchased YouTube, which is the second most searched site on the web. And they've also began indexing status updates from both Twitter and Facebook. And these moves have changed the way Google processes its results. It's also begun causing organic content, the status updates that occur in your social networks, organic content to once again have some influence in a Google search. There's also a battle between the big three. Google, Bing, Yahoo, all three have different characteristics that make them unique. Google is trending toward indexing and including social content. We just discovered that. Bing claims to be more semantic than Google. And Yahoo is trying to bring its best from a powerful position with AOL and Time Warner. All three are huge players in this game. Google has tried to compete with the social networks in the past by providing both Google Wave and Google Buzz. Industry experts have declared both as failures. So Google is now attempting to do what it does best, build tools. It's anticipated this week that Google will announce the introduction of what we believe will be called Google Circles, a new tool that will allow you to aggregate all of your social connections and communicate the appropriate message to the appropriate people in the appropriate venue using Google Circles. Facebook has adopted Bing as its exclusive search partner to deliver web results to users when you search in Facebook. All of the search engines have the same challenge. They are charged with gathering relevant information, filing it in the proper place, indexing the terms, and delivering results based on searches. In social media traction conversations, we use the library analogy a lot, and it applies here again. If you have a fiction book by Herman Melville, it'll be placed in the fiction section of the library. It'll be alphabetized by the author and noted in the library's index with keywords like sea story, gothic romanticism, or tall tales. All of these elements provide easy access to the book, whether you walk into the library and begin to search by classification of story, by the author's name, or by the genre. It's our job to provide the search engines with these same elements. If we're developing relevant content, posting it into our library, updating the status in our networks with compelling headlines, and conversing with the members in our community, we're providing these elements organically, which is the most attractive to the Google or Bing or Yahoo search engine robots. Over time, that's what will gain us our greatest results. Now we understand how Google views social networking, which for all of us who are interested in social networking is really good news.